Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Okon Samuel Victor. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Victor the Analyst. So today we're going to be talking about steps in data analysis process. So have you ever wondered why you get lost or find it very difficult to analyze a data set when you have your data set, but no objective? So the reason is because of you've actually skipped the data analysis process, which has to do with starting from the objective, or let me say defining the problem. So let me show you how a data analysis process look like. Now, let's say you have your let's say you have your data sets. You must have actually skipped the defining the problem, and you must have this is where you are collect data. This is where you are. So when you collect your data, you actually need to clean. So from clean, you don't know, you've not set your objective, you don't know what you are going to do. So that means definitely you'll be confused. So in cases like this is where you go to the exploratory data analysis process, where you will get a feel of the data set to check for outliers, and you look for as in check for the characteristics of the data sets. So one of the importance of exploratory data analysis is for you to craft out your hypothesis or objective if you don't have that in hand before now. You understand? And this is going to be done based on the knowledge you've actually gotten from the exploratory data analysis process. Then from here, which is step 4, you can now go back to step 1 to define the problem, or define the problem which has to do with the objective. So you can see. So that is why when you have your data sets without setting your objective, you get lost. So I'm going to take you in the next part of the video. I'm going to show you if you actually have your objective, or let me say you have defined your problem. Then I'll take you through the steps. All right. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so to subscribe and like this video, so that it's going to help really make more people watch this video, and it's going to encourage me to do more videos like this. Thank you very much. Welcome to this section. In this section, we're going to be looking at steps in data analysis. So the first step you need as a data analyst that you need to do is to define the project. Define the project by you will actually understand the objective of the analysis. That is, you are trying to understand what you're trying to achieve at the end of the day. So this is going to align, this is going to help you like a compass in your analysis. It's going to help you like a compass that is going to guide you on what you need to do. So you don't waste time doing analysis that is not needed. So this is where you understand the business goal. You understand? So now the next one is to identify the key questions to answer. Now in data analysis, you tend to answer questions. Questions could be like, what is the average salary of a data analyst? There could be several questions you are trying to answer with your report from your analysis to actually give it as a report or in your dashboard. Now, the last part in defining your problem is to gather requirements for stakeholders. Now, this is actually where you get to understand, do your stakeholders actually need a report or a dashboard? Because in other times, you might only just give them a report and not a dashboard, while in other times you actually create a dashboard. Now, let's move on to the next steps in the data analysis process. Now, the next step is to collect your data after you've actually understand your objective and what you're trying to do. Now, this is where you identify data source. Where are you getting your data from? Is it going to be from databases? Is it going to be from a spreadsheet, or is it going to be from API? And you extract the relevant data that is actually that is going to help you to actually solve the problem, or that is going to help you to align to your set objective. Now, the last part is to ensure the data completeness and accuracy. So you make use of DQD, which is data quality dimension. So you can look up on DQD what it means and stuff like that. DQD is just like a criteria that you need to check if the data actually meets up to standard for you to carry out your analysis. Now, apart getting your data in real world are always messy and dirty. You understand? So this is where you actually have to like handle missing values, you remove duplicacy and inconsistency, and you make sure they have the correct data type and standardized format, in the sense that each column should have the same data type. If you have number in a column, definitely the data type should be number. If you have text in the data type, definitely the data type should be text. Now let's move on to the next one. The next one is explore the data, which we will call exploratory data analysis. This is where you have a few of your data. Now, in this case, you are going to make use of descriptive statistics, which is mean, median, and mode or standard deviation. So you are trying to have a few of your data. Now you're going to visualize data using charts, histogram, and scatter plots, looking for um just trying to see the characteristics of the data. And the last part, you identify trends, outliers, and correlations in the data. Now, after doing that, you do transform and prepare the data. This is maybe I call it enrichment of the data. This is where you do feature engineering. Feature engineering means by you create new variables or you create new columns, then put it in a layman term. You create new columns. That, let's say for example, if you have your date, you can actually create your year from your date. So when you're creating your year from your date, you're actually creating a new variable. You're creating a new column out of your date column. Now the next part is you can merge data sets if necessary. You can merge data sets. We can bring in one or two data sets, bring them together to actually carry out your analysis. And in the same instance, you can actually merge columns together to become one column. So this is where you do transforming of your data and preparing of your data. Now the sixth part is to analyze your data. Now in this case, you actually calculate, summarize statistics. Then in the sense that this is where you now start answering your questions like how much is the average salary of a data analyst and stuff like that. This is where you analyze your data to get an insight that you can actually now give out as a report or in your dashboard. So you compare groups using statistical method, difference in average and trend analysis. Then you can actually do analyze trend over time. This is where you are answering the questions that your stakeholders ask you to answer. Now, the seventh part is interpret and draw insights. So this is where you summarize your key findings, you relate insights to business objective. Now, the last part is to communicate results. You create visual reports, like I said before, using it could be like a dashboard. You create visual report using tools like Power BI, Tableau, and Excel, and you present findings using dashboard or storytelling techniques. You understand? You provide a clear recommendation based on the analysis. Last part is make decision make decision and take action. So this is where you collaborate with stakeholders to implement data-driven decision, and you monitor results and adjust strategies as possible. So you can see. So in this case, you can see all the process from step 1 down to step 9. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so to subscribe and like this video, so that it's going to help really make more people watch this video, and it's going to encourage me to do more videos like this. Thank you very much.